Hi everyone! Recently I came back from a Unipacking trip. I did 3 weeks on the Compostelle way, and now I want to present you how I packed my bag and everything I took with me on this trip. So let's get into it!
Like golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, 'cause we're golden.
For this trip I knew it was going to be cold. I took everything to stay dry, to stay warm, to make food, to camp in freezing temperatures. Also, I knew I was going to go through several stores during the day, so I usually only carry food for 2 meals at a time. I chose the 29 Oracle Nimbus. I used 125mm cranks for mountain, and when I was more on flat terrain, I would use 100mm cranks, so shorter cranks. I chose to go with an handlebar, so I really recommend handlebar if you want to go unipacking, unless you go in really mountainous terrain like the Alps. So now let's get into the backpack. My backpack is a La Fuma Access 50 plus 10 liters. So the first thing I do when I pack my bag is to line up the bag with a garbage bag to waterproof the backpack, like this. To sleep I used the 0 degree synthetic sleeping bag from Decathlon, and then a sleeping bag liner. So it's the first thing I pack in the bag. I put it all the way to the bottom of the bag. Then I will add everything that I will not be needing during the day and is heavy. Inner tube, a pump, and my electronics that I keep in dry bag. Then I pack my cooking essentials, so a gas canister, a pot with a spare gas canister inside, a lighter, half a sponge, my camping stove, cutlery. So on top of the cooking bag I would usually use another bag to put my food, and then I pack my clothes. I have 2 boxers, 2 pairs of merino wool socks, my cycling bib short, short sleeve t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt. I have 1 long sleeve merino wool socks from Decathlon that I used during the day when it was cold to ride, and I also sleep with it, so when it was cold I would usually wear it day and night. Then I have this light wool shirt, long sleeve shirt, that I used as a clean shirt when I was hosted. I also take a fleece that is really warm and also really breathable, so I can ride with it like in cold mornings and also at evening. For my legs I have leg base layer for sport. This one is a very light cotton pant, and I used it in the evening. Then my riding short. Then I had 2 jackets. So this one is a waterproof, breathable jacket, and this one is a down jacket. I used it during cold days. I took this bike rain jacket, but I never used it because I had only 1 day of rain. I kept my clothes in a bag, so I put this on top of the backpack. So just to recap, I have the sleeping bag first that takes a lot of space. Then I have the heavy thing right along the back of the backpack. And then I have food that is also heavy, so I keep it in the middle along my back. And on top of the clothes, I add the down jacket that I use every time I stop. So now that the main compartment is full, we will go to the side pockets. So in this side pocket, I keep my toiletries. So I have a soap, a washing towel, a very much too small towel. Next time I will take a bigger one. Cream to hydrate the dry skin. My emergency kits, where I keep also a tiger balm and vegebom, a lipstick, a toothpaste and toothbrush. I also took with me this little disposable razor, but I didn't use it. I put all my toiletries in a Ziploc bag so it stays dry. On the other side pocket, I put my bottle. This bottle is insulated because I thought I would put some tea in the morning and have a hot drink, but really next time I will just use a disposable water bottle. In this pocket I also keep my snack. So there is usually nuts, M&Ms and cereal bars. In the front mesh here I carry my solar panel. So in this small pocket I keep the credential passport for pèlerin. I keep my wallet in a Ziploc bag, my journal to write about my trip, earplugs. I also take a stitching kit to repair my clothes or bag if something is broken, and then a pen. So in the lid on top of the backpack, I always carry my headlamp, sunglasses and masks. I also carry a rain cover for the backpack. I always carry cords that I keep right here, so it's easy access on the side, and also my book that I keep inside the bag. So the last pouches that I have is a hip pouch, and inside I keep my small camera that I have now upgraded to a GoPro Hero 8 that is filming right now, so I keep it in the hip pouch. So now that the backpack is all packed, I want to show you how I dress to ride. So this is how I ride for riding when I'm unipacking. I have mountain shoes, knee pads, short, a bib short under it, a t-shirt. If I know there will be a cold day, I will put a base layer. And then if it's really cold, I will add down jacket or also rain jacket, depending on the conditions. A helmet, and then for my gloves, I have 2 pairs of gloves. I have my riding light gloves to protect my hands. And if it's cold during the evening, or if I ride in the cold, I will use some winter gloves. Things that are left here are things that I put on the unicycle. I have a small tool pouch that I keep on the unicycle. I have a puncture repair kit. I have a key for pedal key and also a 10 millimeters key and a multi-tool. I keep it attached to the handlebar, and then on the back of the unicycle I pack my tent. Here are the poles of the tent. They go inside the backpack because they don't fit. To replace the poles I use a hair mattress that I roll up inside the tent. Then I put the tent and the sleeping bag inside a stuff sack. I also put inside my emergency blanket that goes under my mattress for insulation. Then I will compress the stuff sack and I will put it inside a plastic bag. And then I tie it to the unicycle with 2 bungee cords. And voila! I have everything inside my backpack ready to go, and my unicycle is ready to go. I just have to add the pedals. So the tent, the mattress and the emergency blanket is packed onto my unicycle. I have my toolkit also strapped to the unicycle, and I have all my clothes, my camping gear and my food, everything that I need inside my backpack, and I'm ready to go for my next adventure. So just before finishing the video, I want to share with you things that I took with me and I didn't use. So this is a dry bag for my phone, and I didn't use it because it wasn't raining, and also this rain cap that I didn't use. My lesson is that next time I will take a bigger external battery because I had a small battery and the solar panel, but I didn't needed a solar panel very much because every 4 or 5 days I was hosted by friends, or I would go to a hostel or a gîte. Overall, I'm really happy with my gear.
Down, 'cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow, 'cause we're golden.